Yo, what's happening, YouTube family? 2K Mechanic back with another build video for you guys. In today's video, like I said before, I'm gonna give you guys my new 6.8, my tools build that I use for boot camp, and I'll probably work on building until it is complete. So first things first, shout out to all the returning members to the channel. I appreciate you, and shout out to the new members to the channel. If you are new, feel free to hit that subscribe button. I post content weekly now. I used to post daily, but now I post weekly as I play and gather up new content. We do builds, no money spent, jump shots, you know, the whole nine. So feel free to get a channel subscribe. And before we get into it, everybody hit up the like button. It helps the channel grow, it helps push this material out to people that are looking for it, and I really appreciate it. So thank you. All right, let's get into it, y'all. We'll do the 6.8 build. And if I know everybody's doing a replica name thing. If I would have thought about it before I did this build, I probably would have put one of the replica names, and I might do a video on that, the whole process. You guys can let me know if you want to see it or not, and we'll break down the whole replica build thing. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the build. All right, first name and last name is entirely up to you. Position, now I went shooting guard. You could do point guard, but I would say you probably want to make this shooting guard or a small forward, because if you want to run rec and stuff like that, you don't want to be at the point with the low pass accuracy, my opinion. So my thoughts would be either put this at the shooting guard or the small forward position. I went shooting guard, by the way. All right, handing this right or left depending on your personal preference. Jersey number, y'all already know, 99 gang in the building, so let's get that going. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go 6'8", 209 wingspan maxed out. Body shape is all dependent on you. I'm gonna go defined. I just like how defined look, and it also gives you a little extra length on your arms. All right, so we'll continue. All right, first let's do the close shot. Close shot, we're gonna go 76 on the close shot. Driving layup, we're gonna go 89. Driving dunk, we're gonna go 86. Standing dunk, we're gonna keep that the same. So we only get 16, right? So you have to use one of your additional badge points, either one of your +4 that you get from the story mode or your rebirth, or one of your additional +2 that you got from reaching 39 on the previous 2 seasons, right? So I will use that for my finishing. And then also remember, if you get to 40 this season, you also get the core badge patterns. And for this build, I'm gonna use the core badge pattern that allows you to get 2 cores for finishing, and then I'm gonna skip the shooting. So all right, so there's 16 there, and then I'll break down all the badges once we finish getting all the stats. All right, so we're gonna go 83 on the 3-point. All right, so that's a 69 mid-range. You would go 65 on a free throw. Pass accuracy, we're only gonna take this to a 75, right? Just so you can get that LeBron James. And 75 is pretty good for twos. Like I said, this build is primarily for the twos, but if you run it somewhere else and you're not the primary ball handler, then 75 works just as well. All right, so the ball handle, so this is probably something that'll be depending on your flavor. I went 89 because I like Hall of Fame quick first step. It's not necessary to have Hall of Fame quick first step, but I do think it is a lot better than gold, but gold works just fine. So I'm gonna show you guys 2 ways to make this build if you don't necessarily want the Hall of Fame quick first step. All right, so speed with ball, we're gonna take this to a 77, just so we can get 21 on the 21 on your total badge count for playmaking. Interior, we got a 71. Perimeter defense, we have a 92. Steal, we got a 95. Block, we got an 88. Defensive rebound, we have a 71 or 70. Speed, we're gonna take this to a 75. Acceleration, we're gonna take to like a 70. I think we had a 77. Vertical, we're gonna take to a 75. Stamina, let's see, we might need to take some off the strength. Stamina, we're gonna have 1090. All right, y'all, here we go. 16, 17, 21, 22. All right, like I said before, I went 89 driving layup because I really like Slithery. Slithery gold is pretty good, right? A lot of you guys have probably played a lot of these 6.9s with Slithery on gold, and it's tough. It's tough. You got the limitless takeoff on gold. That's why we have an 86 driving dunk. Close shot, you know, get that fast twitch. You know, when you're down in the paint, you know, you can go up pretty quick, right? Got fearless finisher, although you probably only need this bronze or silver. Everything else, you know, I like acrobat too. So everything else is depending on your personal preference. But the main things you wanted, that Slithery, right? Limitless takeoff, gold, posterizer, all these as high as you can get it. So, because like I said, for twos, a lot of twos is rim running, right? So you definitely want to be able to do that consistently. All right, shooting. Go 69, 83. 83 because you get the agent threes on silver, which, you know, I do a lot of step backs, shooting and stuff like that. Shooting off the dribble, agent threes is great for that, and it's only a tier 2 badge, right? So you want as many shooting badges as you can. The only thing I'll probably use for a tier 3 is blinders. So, you know, everything else I don't really feel like I need. But if I'm running, let's say if I'm running rec or something like that, or if I'm playing threes and I'm not the primary ball handler, then I'll probably put catch and shoot on instead of blinders, right? And then free throw 65. 65 is solid playing rec, you know, and as you get your takeover, you'll probably take this over to a 70, which will be more than enough to green. All right, playmaking 75 pass accuracy. I know playing twos is fine, you know, 75, you know, needle threader if I'm running that, right? I wanted this Hall of Fame quick first step. I wanted clamp breaker. We got handles for days, and then unpluckable, right? So we have just enough to get the handles for days silver, and then whatever other badges we need to make this work. So 21 is just enough, but I probably will put my +3 in pass in playmaking, and then add the rest to defense. All right, so we got 89 ball handler, like I said, the Hall of Fame quick first step. It's not necessary, but you know, I wanted to have the best advantage on twos as possible, and I feel like Hall of Fame quick first step would allow me to do that. Sweet ball 77, you really only need a 75 because that'll unlock the dribble styles that you need. So this is more than enough for the 77 speed with ball. All right, defense. So defense, we got interior 71, which is okay. The main thing is I wanted clamps pretty high, right? I play with silver. Silver is okay, but gold really kind of gets the animations that you want a lot more. So I definitely wanted gold clamps. Is the other reason why I didn't go with the 6.9 build, right? Steel a 95, right? So tier 2, you get glove and interceptor on gold, and that gold glove works pretty good, right? So, you know, you're gonna be going against a lot of other 6.8s and 6.9s, so they won't have Hall of Fame unpluckable. So that gold will kind of put you on the same level, right? So if they make a mistake, you should be able to pluck them. And on top of that, I'll probably be running perimeter badge drop with this one as well, right? So with the block, preferably I was trying to get to a 93, and I'll show you a way to get to 93. You have to take down your ball handle and go down the stat, but you'll be able to get that gold anchor because you're going to be playing a lot of one-on-one defense on twos. So you definitely want to have the best advantage. So if I couldn't get the 93, I felt like, okay, let me get Hall of Fame chase down. Hall of Fame chase down is OP. I run it on my big, and it's OP in my opinion. So definitely wanted this Hall of Fame chase down, right? And everything else is depending on your personal preference, right? Then the 70, just if you got good vert, a 70 rebound, and you box out, then you'll be able to get a good amount of boards because of your defensive rebound. Not necessarily saying you need to get rebound chaser, but it'll definitely help, especially in twos where some of those rebounds kind of bounce wonky. All right, 75 speed. Now this might be low for some people, but for me, I run juice, right? And I'm planning on running perimeter badge drop and a slash and takeover. So that should give me like a +15, +16 with juice, or maybe +18, something like that with juice. So the physical stats are going to probably go up a whole bunch. So that'll put me around 90 in the 90 percentile for speed and acceleration. Strength to go up also, so I'll probably be in the 60s with strength, which is pretty good. And then my vertical will go up accordingly as well. So, you know, we'll be pretty good from the physical standpoint, right? All right, so there you go. 16, 17, 21, and 22. 90 on the stamina. Let's continue. All right, like I said before, I'm going to run permanent badge drop because I don't feel like I need extreme clamps, and I'll probably run easy blow by. Somebody told me easy blow bys helps extend your meter a lot better, right? So we're gonna run with easy blow bys. All right, let's continue. All right, we got shades of DeJounte Murray, Paul George, and Eddie Jones. Hence why we got Paul George on as the mascot for this video. All right, you build a two-way inside-out creator, which is pretty common. Everybody's seen the name, so nothing crazy. But you can do the replica stuff and change your name. I want that born ready on it, but we already made the build, so we won't be able to do that. But yeah, you guys can go crazy with that, with put the different replica names on your build. All right, let's go ahead and test the build and put badges on it. All right, y'all, so let's look at the finishing. Like I said before, I plan to do the core pattern for finishing. So, and then I'll add the +1. The +1 allow me to core slithery, and then I will core limitless. So then we'll have posterizer, and then some additional badges we'll probably put on. Put acrobat all the way up, fast switches up. We'll probably maybe put rise up, and I use Pro Touch, but you don't have to use Pro Touch. You can use, put it in aerial wizard, rise up, drop stepper, mash, or whatever you want to do, and kind of have it go like that. But so finishing pretty much slithery, posterizer, limitless, take off, fast switch, fearless finisher. That's pretty much all you need. All right, let's go to shooting. I'm gonna run. We're gonna run clutch shooter on bronze, comeback kid bronze, volume shooter gold, space creator on gold. You got green machine on gold, agent 3 silver, and blinders. Pretty much all you need, unless you're running limitless range on silver. Then you might want to do that, but this is 2, so 2s you're not really shooting super deep. I mean, either you're going to the rack or you're doing a step back 3 or fading 3. So I don't really feel like you need limitless range on the 2s, right? Because it's only half court. All right, so that's pretty much it for the shooting. Let's look at playmaking, right? We're gonna get +3 on our playmaking, so that will allow us to get the handles for days, right? So we'll have clamp breaker gold, unpluckable gold, handles for days silver, quick first step, bail out, and probably hyperdrive. All right, everything else is just auxiliary at that point, right? So those are the main, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 badges you need. And you may not really need bailout. You might want to put it in something else, but I run bailout just in case, you get sucked in the paint or get sucked into an animation that you don't want. You might want to pass out and get it to your teammates, because possessions are key in 2s, right? All right, let's look at the defense, right? If you got 2 more, you probably can add 2 more. I mean, if you got to 39 on 2 of the seasons, you can add 2 more, and I would add those 2 more to probably somewhere on defense, right? Then you could probably run interceptor or something like that, or box out beast and brick wall and stuff like that, just in case you get switched, right? Or post lockdown, whatever you want to put it on, right? So I'm gonna put off ball pass. I'm a fan of off ball pass. Some people are not. I don't like, people cutting back doors, so I run off ball pass. You can put that at least silver, although I think it works best on gold. That's my personal opinion. What you can do, you can just take this down and put that up if you don't like what you like to do. I like workhorse gold and above. It just helps you get those animations, especially you get a good strip, or even getting rebounds or getting loose balls. I definitely like the workhorse, right? I got the chase down Hall of Fame. I got glove. Interceptor is hit or miss, in my opinion. Like I've played Interceptor Hall of Fame and I played with it out. I feel like Interceptor is not what it used to be, so I really don't run it. If your steal is high enough, then you'll get more often than not, then you'll get your hand on the ball. All right, no pogo stick, so we got anchor on silver, no challenger, no rebound chaser, then we got clamps on gold. All right, so that's pretty much it for this build. This is the tools build. This is what I'll be running on PlayStation on my 6.8. I'll make another build on Xbox this season and grind that build out and try to get to 40 on Xbox and PlayStation. And I will be trying to stream a little bit more. My internet's kind of been wonky, so hopefully that is fixed, so we'll be able to stream and connect with you guys. 2K Mechanic signing out. Appreciate you for listening and watching, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Peace, y'all.